Ron's been covering what is easily the most moving story of the morning. This is a really great story.
It is, Dan. It's really truly an amazing and emotional story. 22-year-old Austin Whitney has been a paraplegic ever since he was in a car crash. That was 4 years ago. He was told he would never walk again. But yesterday, with the help of a device developed by mechanical engineers at the University of California at Berkeley, he rose from his wheelchair to attempt what he himself says he once thought was impossible.
Austin Whitney, this was the moment he had dreamed about, the moment he once thought would never happen. 4 years ago, Austin graduated from high school in his hometown of San Juan Capistrano in Southern California. A few weeks later, he lay in a hospital, paralyzed from the waist down from a car accident. He was the driver, and he had been drinking.
After my car accident, I was so consumed by my hatred for myself that I'd put my family and everyone I knew through so much pain, all for nothing. And I said, Austin, you have to find some meaning in this accident.
10 days after he got out of the hospital, he was enrolled in a local community college. In his sophomore year, he transferred to Berkeley, which was where he learned about the research team that was developing something called an exoskeleton.
This thing's twisting a little. Let me just hold it. Lovely.
Originally devised as a kind of mechanical body and leg brace to help people carry heavier loads, the researchers realized it could also be adapted to help paraplegics to walk.
Exoskeleton is basically a pair of computer-controlled legs the person will wear. And the machine has computers and it's got sensors, and the way it works is basically it walks the person.
Dr. Cazzaroni and his research team met Austin and agreed to let him become, in his words, their guinea pig.
Mike had to pull me up on the feather.
Austin recalled the excitement he felt the first time he stood up.
Wow, it really happened. I'm not in a wheelchair. I'm standing on my own two legs, something that doctors and everyone I knew, even myself, accepted as an impossible feat.
For 99 years.
Austin's goal had always been to finish college on time in 4 years. Now he had a dream to go with it: to walk in public across the stage on graduation day.
You know, someone would have told me I've been graduating from college in 4 years, I would have never have believed them in a million years. And here I am about to do the and walk across the stage.
Never in our wildest dreams did we ever think that he would be walking.
And the true joy for Austin, for everybody connected with it, is what this means really to literally millions of people around the world who felt the same way, who never thought that they'd be walking.
And it was a powerful moment yesterday afternoon as he stood then one step, then another. A powerful moment not just for Austin and his family, but for the thousands of people at the commencement who watched and who applauded the determined young man doing the impossible.
When he's standing and I get to put my arms around him and we're face to face, I love that. And we're going to be dancing.
It was like having a piece of my life that I thought was gone forever returned to me.
Austin Whitney.
Today's probably the best day of my life.
The best day of his life. Isn't that something?
Amazing.
Literally,
Wow.
yeah, an incredible achievement. Austin will continue to use his exoskeleton, and just maybe he will one day dance with his mother, as she says she wants to do. And you would not put anything beyond his reach of this determined young man. And the researchers who developed the exoskeleton say in the future we may see many other paraplegics using these devices, which give them mobility and independence, and as Austin put it, the pride in standing up face to face with other people.
I think that puts the finger right on it, being able to be face to face with other people.
Well, he actually it was quoted as saying, you never realize what you take for granted when you look at somebody eye to eye.
Right.
And he was able to do that, and he was looking forward to do that. And it was really an amazing
great guy.
story to watch.
Incredible, Ron.
Terrific story, Ron. Thanks.